guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. And today we are going to learn the colors in French language, les couleurs. So let's get started. Les règles. Règles means rules. So there are certain rules which we have to follow when we use colors in the sentences. Colors act as the adjectives when used in the sentences. They tell us more about the noun, right? For example, in English, when we say this is a black belt, or this is the black chair, or this is a red ball, what color here does is it tells us more about the noun. Same way, we have to use, when we use colors in French language, it tells us more about the noun. So it has to be in coordination with the noun. It has to change. The spelling of the pronunciation of the color needs to change as per the noun. If the noun is in singular form, color has to be in singular form. If it is in plural form, color has to be in plural form. If the noun is masculine, feminine, colors has to change as per that, and it has to be in its masculine form or in feminine form. Okay, so let's start with our premier regular. I'll read it for y'all. On ajoute a pour le féminin des couleurs. Si la couleur se termine déjà par e, il n'y a pas de changement. Which means to make the color in its feminine form, we have to use e. But if the color already ends with e, then there is no need to change. There is no need to add an extra e. We'll see the examples. Here we are talking about color blue, which is called as blur. Okay, so the masculine form of color blue is blur. E is not there. And to make it in feminine form, we add E. Okay, the spelling is changed here and pronunciation stays the same. Blur. To make the color in its feminine form, we have added E here. Next, rose. Another example, rose. Rose means pink color. So, the masculine form of rose is ROSE. So, E is already there. There is no need of adding an extra E again. So, the feminine form also stays the same, rose. D'accord? We'll move to the next regular. Pour écrire le pluriel des couleurs, on ajoute S. Si la couleur se termine déjà par S, il n'y a pas de changement. To make the color in its plural form, we add S to it at the end. But if the color already ends with S, then there is no need of putting another S to it. Example, rouge. Rouge is red color. So the singular form of rouge is ROGE. To make it into plural form, we have added an S. But another example of gray, the spelling of gray is GRIS. It's a singular form, but already S is there. So as per the rule, to make it plural, we do not have to put another S. It stays the same, gris. D'accord? I'll repeat it once again. To make the color into its feminine form, we put E. But the color ends with E already, then there is no need of putting an extra E to it. Second, if to make the color in its plural form, we add S. But if the color already ends with an S, so there is no need of putting an extra S to it. D'accord? Okay. Next, we have an exception, violet and blanc. So these are the two colors. They have exceptions of these two rules. We'll see it ahead in the video. Violet means violet color and blanc means white color. These are the colors. I have mentioned the English names. I have mentioned the masculine singular, feminine singular, plural masculine and plural feminine form of the colors. We'll start with the orange. Orange color, masculine singular, orange. Orange. Okay. And feminine singular, masculine plural and feminine plural all stays the same. Pronunciation and spellings are the same. Orange. We'll move to the next, maroon. Marron. Marron. Masculine singular is marron. Same is feminine singular, masculine plural, and feminine plural. Pronunciation and spelling stays the same for maroon color, which is marron. We'll move to the red color. Red is called as rouge. Rouge. Masculine singular is rouge. Feminine singular is also rouge because there is already a E here. For plural, we add S. For masculine plural and feminine plural. For both, we add S to make it in the plural form. Yellow. Jaune. Jaune. Masculine singular is jaune. Feminine singular is jaune. For plural, we add S to both the forms. To plural, to masculine and feminine, we add S because E is already there. Now we move to pink. Rose. So for masculine and feminine, spelling stays the same, pronunciation stays the same. To make it plural, we add S to masculine and feminine. Rose. Now we move to blue. Blue is called as blur. To make it feminine, we add E. Okay. So masculine singular is blur. Feminine singular is blur. Pronunciation stays the same. Only thing is, in feminine, we add an E here. To make it plural, masculine plural, we add just S. Okay. And pronunciation is blur. And to make feminine plural, we add E and S. And the pronunciation stays the same, blur. Now we move to brown. 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 Okay. French pronunciation is brun for masculine singular. For feminine singular, it's brune. Brune. And to make it a masculine plural, we add an S, so it becomes brun. Pronunciation is same, brun. And feminine plural becomes brune. We add ES, brune. Now we move to black color. Black is called as noir. Noir. Masculine singular is noir. Feminine singular is noir. We add E here to make it feminine singular. Noir. To make masculine plural, we add S, noir. Pronunciation stays the same, noir. And to make feminine plural, we add ES. And pronunciation is noir. Now grey. Grey is called as gris. In masculine singular, gris. And feminine singular, we add E and it is called as gris. Gris. Masculine plural again stays the same, gris, because S is already there. And to make it plural in feminine form, we add ES. And the pronunciation is gris. Now we move to green color. Vert. Masculine singular is vert. Feminine singular is vert. Vert. E is added. So it becomes vert. And masculine singular is vert. Masculine plural, S is added and the pronunciation is vert. Vert. Feminine plural, pronunciation is vert and ES is added. Vert. White. Now these are the two exceptions, white and violet. In masculine singular, we call it as blanc. Blanc. In feminine singular, HE is added and it is called as blanche. Blanche. Masculine plural, S is added and pronunciation is same as masculine singular, blanc. Blanc. Feminine plural, HES is added and pronunciation is blanche. Blanche. Now we move to violet. Violet is called as violet. Violet in masculine singular. Feminine singular, TE is added and it is called as violet. Violet. Okay. Plural masculine, S is added and pronunciation is violet. Violet. And feminine plural, violet. T-E-S is added. Violet. Now we'll move to some questions and a pati test. The questions are: quelle couleur préférez-vous? Quelle couleur préférez-vous? Quelle est votre couleur favorite? Quelle est votre couleur favorite? Which means what is your preferred color or which color is your favorite color. D'accord? You can use this with your friends, family members, and the answer would be je préfère la couleur noire. Je préfère la couleur rouge. It could be as per your choice. D'accord? Now, before starting the test, I want to give you all an important point. It's basically a rule. On écrit toujours les couleurs après le nom. On écrit toujours les couleurs après le nom. Which means we have to write colors always after the noun. In French, when we use colors in the sentences, we use colors after the noun. It is not like English. In English, we say this is the black pen or this is the white board. Color is always first and then the noun. But in French, it would be like this is the board white. This is the pen blue. So the color would be after the noun. Record? We'll take this test so it would be clear to you all. Première, j'ai un stylo dash et une chemise dash. J'ai un stylo dash et une chemise dash. Stylo means pen and chemise means shirt. So un stylo, which means stylo is masculine. So you have to use the color which is in its masculine form. And une chemise, it's feminine. So you have to use the color in its feminine form. So now you're using bleu. J'ai un stylo bleu. Bleu is used in its masculine form. And which means a, une chemise bleu. So here bleu is used in its feminine form. E is added. D'accord? Deuxième. Je désigne un nuage dash et une panthère dash. Je désigne un nuage dash et une panthère dash. Nuage means cloud and panthère means panther. So nuage is again masculine, so you have to use color in its masculine form, and panthère is in feminine, so you have to use the color in its feminine form. So rose, je désigne un nuage rose, it's masculine, and une panthère rose. So rose is same for masculine and feminine. D'accord? Troisième, il y a un chat dash sur une chaise dash. Chat means cat and chaise means chair. So un chat means it's masculine. So you have to use masculine form of the color. Sur une chaise, chaise is feminine, une chaise. So you have to use the color in its feminine form. So il y a un chat noir. Noir is used in its masculine form. Sur une chaise noire. Noir is used in its feminine form. E is added. Understood? Finalement, avec un drap dash, je fais de joue. Avec un drap dash, je fais de joue. Drap means sheet, bed sheet. And the joue. Joue means skirt. So the, two joue, two skirts. So a drap, which means it's masculine. So masculine form of the color would be used. And the joue. Joue is feminine and S is added. So feminine plural form of the color would be used. Which would be avec un drap blanc, je fais de joue blanche. Masculine form of the color is used for drap and feminine plural form of the color is used for joue, the joue. D'accord? I hope you all have understood this topic. If not, please mention in the comment section which part of this topic is not clear and I'll explain it to you all. I'll make another video for the same. Okay? Till then, please do like, share, subscribe to my channel and thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you. Bye.